Ladies and gentlemen, I have to ask you, what in the hell are they hiding about Donald Trump's health from us? I mean, it is very clear they're hiding something, but it is embarrassing just how poor the cover-up is. I mean, so Trump came out the other day, had a disgusting rash on his neck. This isn't even the best picture of it. There's other pictures that, you could see more of it, but if I zoom in a little bit here, this is a nasty-ass rash, bro. This shit is chafing. People were speculating it's shingles or it's an autoimmune disease. There was all sorts of speculation out there. But they came out and said, the president is using a new cream, and that's why it looks like this. The fuck are you talking about? That led to the rash? Is that the argument? Or the cream needed to be used because the thing was there, which would make more sense, but you're not saying what the thing is. The way that they lie and they deflect and obfuscate is just so, everybody can see through it. So anyway, his hand is literally rotting away in real time, as we've seen 1,000 times, because clearly he's getting an injection of something and it's leaving scars and it's leaving bruises. And now his neck, as I said the other day, it reminds me of House of the Dragon, when the king has this disease and he literally is rotting away in real time. And by the end of it, he's you can't even look at him because it's just so disgusting. His whole body is basically one giant melting rash. It's just horrific. But that appears to be happening to Trump. And Trump is acting like the Mad King. And so what the fuck is going on here? What is going on here? It seems kind of crazy that a guy in this condition, who seems like he's only going to be around with us for not much longer of a time, this guy's now plunging us into World War III, where we all have to deal with the consequences, but he fucking doesn't? Oh my God. So here's what they say in the Daily Beast. Doctors sound alarm on White House secrecy over Trump's neck rash. Doctors are voicing skepticism over the White House's handling of Donald Trump's troubling new skin condition after photographs captured a nasty-looking rash on the side of the president's neck at the White House on Monday. White House physician Sean Barbarella issued a statement to media outlets, including the Daily Beast, that reads, President Trump is using a very common cream on the right side of his neck. Why, though? Why? What's he using the cream for? Which is a preventative skin treatment. For what? Prescribed by the White House doctor. The president is using this treatment for 1 week, and the redness is expected to last for a few weeks. Bro, that looks horrible, bro. That looks horrible. That shit looks like gangrene. Jesus Christ. But some in the medical field remain unconvinced. Dr. Vin Gupta, medical analyst for MS Now and former chief medical officer at Amazon, theorized the rash could in fact be precancerous. Huh? The White House medical team didn't know Trump got a CT scan. They claimed it was an MRI for weeks. Gupta wrote, referencing an apparent MRI that Trump let slip he had in October 2025, an examination the White House originally kept under wraps. Remember when he came back, he was gone randomly for more than a week, which he never does. He never goes away for that long. Then he comes back and it looks like he can't walk right. And one of the sides of his mouth is down and not supported. It looks like the muscles on this side of the face are weaker. And everybody goes, oh shit, he's having mini strokes. He's having mini strokes, right? Remember that? That wasn't that long ago either. And now we got the rash on top of the hand, on top of not being able to walk right. You saw that. His gait is all fucked up. Okay, Dr. Vin Gupta says, the White House medical team didn't know the president got a CT scan. They claimed it was an MRI for weeks. Now, instead of acknowledging he might have precancerous skin condition, they dance around the issue. Trying to fool the public just makes it worse. Quote, now instead of acknowledging he might have precancerous skin condition, they dance around the issue. Gupta wasn't the only physician with something to say about Trump's irritated bright red skin. Dr. Jonathan Reiner, cardiologist to the late former Vice President Dick Cheney, also raised concerns about the White House's statement, including a theory that it might not have been written by the physician himself. Oh, shit. So you're telling me they're forging what the White House doctor is saying? What? Jonathan Reiner says, the hint that this statement might not have actually been written by Dr. Barbarella is that in it, he says that the medication was, quote, prescribed by the White House doctor. He's the White House doctor. Oh my God, bro. This segment is being delivered by Kyle Kulinski. Yeah, I know. I am Kyle Kulinski. Quote, President Trump is using a very common cream on the right side of his neck, which is a preventative skin treatment prescribed by the White House doctor. The president, you are the White House doctor. The president is using this treatment for 1 week, and the redness is expected to last for a few weeks. Dr. Sean Barr, oh my God. Oh my God. In a separate post, Reiner, who is a medical analyst on CNN, wrote, preventative skin treatments such as topical 5 fluorouracil are commonly used to prevent overt skin cancer in people with precancerous skin lesions. We don't know what the specific treatment the president is receiving, but why all the secrecy for something that is potentially easy to treat and very common in older people. Preventative skin treatments such as topical 5 are commonly used to prevent overt skin cancer people. Yes, he's saying the same thing here. This isn't the first time the White House has been accused of downplaying health concerns about Trump, the oldest president ever sworn into office. Throughout his second term, the Daily Beast has extensively reported on questions surrounding Trump's health, including mental slip-ups, slurred words, and his effort to cover bruising on his hands. For months, the White House has asserted that the bruising stems from the president's frequent handshakings. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, come on, dog. What are we doing here? What are we talking about? The fact that they're hiding it so aggressively and they're lying and now it looks like they're forging what the doctor is saying, that leads me to believe whatever the fucking worst case scenario is probably what they're dealing with. Because we know we talked about the mini strokes thing. And the other thing, which is just as important, not only is he literally rotting away physically right in front of us, mentally he's rotting away. And let's not forget, his dad died with Alzheimer's, okay? His dad died with Alzheimer's. That means Trump's risk is now 3 to 15 times higher because of that, because it runs in the family. Trump's nephew says he already sees signs in Trump of Alzheimer's. Now, the thing on his hand, the bruise on his hand that we see every 2 to 3 weeks. Guess what? There's a drug called Leqembi, which is for early Alzheimer's, which is injected every 2 to 3 weeks. Okay? The first thing to go if you have Alzheimer's is impulse control. You have behavioral disinhibition. That literally is Trump to a T. Remember when he screamed, "Quiet, piggy"? Remember when he said that to a female journalist? And he said, "You're a stupid person." Same thing. Or when he DJ'd at a presidential event and he paused the town hall to sway back and forth and sing fucking Ave Maria out of nowhere and everybody was looking around like, what the fuck is this? It's because he doesn't have impulse control anymore, okay? I mean, he does this thing called confabulation, which is honest lying, where he's convincing himself he's telling the truth and he's being really aggressive about it, but it's just a total fucking lie. Memory lapses, decline in verbal complexity, repetition and fixation, sundowning, gait abnormalities, all of the symptoms fit. They do. They just do. And so we got this guy rotting physically, rotting mentally, probably hiding an Alzheimer's diagnosis, plunging us into fucking World War III. Now he's showing up with half his neck fucking rotting off, red and scaly and gross. Like, shame on the media too, by the way, because we all correctly had a lot of conversations about Joe Biden and how he was slipping mentally and about how that didn't work. And the Democrats got their shit together and said, you know what? He's got to step aside. Somebody else is going to take his place. So at some point, the party said, all right, we got to fix this. You could argue they dragged their feet too long. I agree with that. But at some point, they got to the right place. Here, nobody's even having this conversation about Trump. It's only like liberals and lefties on Twitter who are being honest enough to talk about this and tell the truth. No Republicans talking about this. Nobody in the media is asking anybody in the White House about this. He's literally getting away with all of it, again, as he's waging the Jeffrey Epstein war. The axis of Epstein is carpet bombing innocent people in Iran right now as we speak. And this guy, it looks like he's going to die in 7 minutes. Jesus Christ, man. What a fucking nightmare scenario it is that we're looking at.
Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.